Let's talk about mechanical advantage when dealing with levers. A construction crew must use a lever to lift a boulder. The mechanical advantage of the lever is 4, and the lever applies a force of 31 newtons to the rock. What is the force that the construction crew must apply to the lever? Let's write down what we know. Mechanical advantage. Do we have that? The answer is yes. What is it? It is 4. And then let's take a look. The next thing we need, output force. Do we have output force? The answer is yes. It is 31 newtons. And the way we know this is because we take a look. The lever applies a force. So the lever is applying the force to the rock or the boulder, and then the input force is what the person, and in this case, the construction crew, what are they applying to the lever? Okay. So input is what the person is applying to the lever, and then the output force is what the lever applies to whatever object you are trying to move. So in this instance, we don't have input force, so we are trying to solve for input force. So step 2, plug in our values. The formula for this, mechanical advantage, is equal to the output force divided by the input force. So we're going to plug in our values. Mechanical advantage is 4. Output force is 31. Now I'm going to show you a long way to do this, and then I'm going to show you the fast way. So I'm going to show you the long way. All right, you ready? All right, so I'm going to scoot my variables over a little bit. We are trying to get input force by itself. So we need to move things around a little bit. Okay, got to move things around. So I'm going to multiply my input force, and that cancels it out, right? And whatever you do to one side of the equation, you have to do to the other side. So input force is applied over there. And then once again, that disappears. And I'm trying to get input force by itself. So I'm going to have to divide the 4, and it's going to get over there, right? So input force is equal to 31 newtons divided by 4. Now, let me show you the faster way to do this. All you have to do is actually switch input force, put it over there, and I'm going to take the 4 and put it over there. So that's the quicker way, okay? So let me show you that again. If you see a problem with this where your unknown variable is the denominator, you can actually just switch it with the 4 over here, okay? All right. So of course we just go through and we divide that, and we're going to come up to 7.8 newtons. So the way we look at this is the construction crew only has to apply 7.8 newtons of force, and because the lever has a mechanical advantage of 4, the output force is 31 newtons.